Hello, my name's Barry. I would like to welcome you to Christianity Explained, where my goal is to share biblical principles and ideas to help you with your Christian walk. Mm. I know that just about all of us have problems with anxiety of one type or another, and things certainly have escalated. I myself am no stranger to that idea, and I'd like to share through my personal story of how God helped me to overcome my own anxieties and issues. And I'll give you a hint. It's not the small things. No, I had some very serious one. I'll get into that. But first, I just want to set the stage a little bit. The other day, I had a problem, a minor technical problem, first world type thing. My Bluetooth speaker wasn't quite working right. And I was also in a hurry because I didn't eat breakfast and I was going to work at a food pantry. Uh, Not a bright idea. It's one thing to not want to go into a grocery store hungry. You don't want to do that at a food pantry. But the Lord prompted me and helped me with managing my time, but also put in my heart a simple solution where I'm sure there are some more technically literate people than I am who probably would have spotted it in minutes. And I'll tell you, God does care about the little thing, and that's where the title came from. But I didn't arrive in that kind of state of mind uh, overnight. No. And I'm not gonna give a bunch of claims like I am. No, no. Because I've seen enough video to know there's plenty of that. Let's put it this way. Long before it was even heard of, I suffered from something what today is called general anxiety disorder. It really isn't exactly the same, I guess, for everyone. For me, I was constantly worrying and having anxiety about, how people were seeing me. And walking around with a guarded mentality of saying, okay, is this person going to take advantage of me? Do I have to protect myself? And a lot of that, to a certain extent, came from my father, who was trying to prepare me for what he thought the real world was like. And that is, oh, goodies, there's a person with, let's explore. It's that kind of thing. And he knew that he wasn't going to be always be around to protect me and that. So he would tell me that, or he was worried about how state agency wouldn't see any potential in me and ship me off to a group home. That was his world view. It really wasn't a healthy one. And by the way, I was born in '64. My dad was 39. So I'll let you figure that one out. To a certain extent, he was right. There was a mindset, especially in the '70s, where if you had serious disabilities, and I do, both serious, severe hearing loss, and I'm nearsighted. Technically, I'm visually impaired or legally blind, whatever the heck you want to call it. So, yeah, there wasn't much hope. And I didn't want to go into that because I was like, ugh. But I wanted to do something fruitful, and I had a lot of anxiety and fears about what to expect. And it actually, a few times actually, resulted in what commonly called grand petit seizure. That is, I would just zone out. Oh gosh, I scared the crap out of people with it. Nobody knew what was going on. It wasn't epilepsy, and this all came from fear and anxiety. Let's put it this way. In one of these seizures, I managed to walk and cross 16th Street in Van Buren in downtown Phoenix. Don't ask me how. I did. But thankfully, it did happen and it led to me finding out what the heck this was all about. So, how did I overcome this? That's why you're listening to this video. How did I come into a grip? How did God heal my heart? Whether it's abracadabra, you're healed, you no longer have anxiety. No, I wish. No, because there are plenty of things in this world that's going to cause it, but it's a choice. That's one. But more importantly, in my case, the thing that helped is I started to slowly learn the truth. I learned the truth of what was causing these anxieties. Oh, because I found out what led to that seizure that I mentioned earlier. It was because I had an intense fear of not being able to get a job and railroaded into working assembly line, doing nothing. My father had built up a lot of anxiety about what would happen. It was based on his time period. He did not know, and he really wouldn't have been thrilled to discover the computer revolution. He was a bit of a technophobe, but that was my father. I had to learn what was true. Okay, so, if these fears and anxieties, what can be done? I had to learn to get to know who my Father is in heaven. I had to learn that He cared, and it really did lay the foundation. And the foundation I speak of is one of trust, one of where I could have a confidence in bringing my issue of concern to Him, and knowing that He cared enough to help me with it, no matter how trivial it is, even the small things God cares about. And that is true. And I've seen that help. It also helped that I started learning some practical truths through people I came into connection with in Phoenix who were very forward thinking. And I started learning that, wait a minute, oh, the skies are not so gray as I supposed, that there was hope. And thanks to them, I started seeing the differences and came to have the opportunity to participate. All those things helped to overcome and helped me to overcome those lies. Yes, I do recommend counseling. It does help. It also helped to have a small group of trusted friends who are going to tell you the actual truth. All right? And it's okay if you don't know the right answer. Remember, you can look upward too, not just horizontal. And I would encourage you, get that. And here's another friendly tip. Instead of worrying, going, oh, I'm worried about this, I'm worried about this, oh, I'm worried about this getting the problem with the speaker done. Worry. Instead of doing that, say, Father, you know the answers, you know the solution. Help me to know. But there's nothing too hard and there's nothing too minor or trivial that you don't care about. Well, hey, if you clothe the lily of the field with such splendid array, uh, wouldn't you know that I need clothes and and help me to be dressed? Uh, wouldn't you already know that? Yeah, this guy could use some food. And by the way, God did provide. Uh, I still remember those boxes of DiGiorno pizza a friend gave me. Not one, not two. I think it was 10. I don't remember, but it was a lot. Oh, you should have seen my freezer. I remember that. Oh, see, those are all the things that helped me to overcome the anxiety. And as I overcame them and started replacing the lies with truths, both scriptural truths and the truths that were right there in front of me, guess what? Those lies started losing their power. The strongholds that were built up started disintegrating and disappearing into the wind. All right. I don't want to go on too long, but I do want to encourage you to step out and let go of the anxiety. Surrender it to the Lord and surrender it to Him. Ask Him for help. Ask Him. If you need people who can speak truth to you, ask them to provide them. And yes, and learn, develop a relationship with people who can help you. And if you're one of those friends, help them with processing it in a healthy way. All right, don't trivialize because for the person who's worrying, it seems big. Just help them to see really what's what and how to respond. I'm gonna stop right there because if I continue on, I'm gonna add on, and this video is gonna be longer than needed. And you do not need that anxiety. All right. I want to thank you for your time. Hope you have a blessed day. And see you when I see you.